So GeoGuessr finally added no move and NMPZ duels. People were begging for them. And they actually did it. I'm kind of surprised that they did it, but they did it. Here we are. We're going to play some NM duels and talk about what else GeoGuessr did. Because they also entirely removed free-to-play, which seems like a really bad idea. I found GeoGuessr way back in the day. 7, 8 years ago now. Someone showed it to me during school, and I was like, damn. And I played it occasionally. And then, eventually pandemic hit, and then I got hooked. Does Irkutsk have fog? I feel like they might. I don't know. It's somewhere near Mongolia, I feel like. But anyways, so, I discovered it way long ago. Then eventually, like, 2019, about 5 years. Before then, it was just, like, pretty much unlimited free-to-play. The only reason you would pay GeoGuessr, basically, was to, if I remember correctly, I think the only benefit was ad-free. There might have been a couple other things. Back in the day, it's like you pay to remove ads. And, that makes sense, they gotta... Oh, it's all the way over. Yeah, it's all the way over there. It makes sense. They gotta pay the bills, whatever, pay Google API. But then eventually, it was no longer unlimited free to play. And then they had like a thing where it's like, oh, you can only play like one game or something, or I don't remember how the free to play used to work. They kind of fiddled around with it a little bit. They didn't really know what they wanted to do with it, as evidenced by the fact that they just got rid of it. So I guess they did know what they wanted to do with it. They've sunk their claws into me. I'm fully GeoGuessr brained. I'm addicted to this game. I can't imagine I would have if it had never been free to play at all. Just seems like a huge alienation of. Like, a huge way to lose maybe new players. But I don't know, I guess they're making enough money with avatars and their extra pro subscriptions, so why not alienate everyone else? Seems like a great idea. Go those big-ass men to the south. Here? Are we looking at this guy? I don't know my Guatemala volcanoes. It was Quetzal. Ah, okay. GeoGuessr did get bought out, I think by King, the Candy Crush company. So I don't know how far up the ladder this change came from. But kind of sucks. Not gonna. It's not great. Also, recently, GeoGuessr announced their America qualifier people. Yeah, what we got? We got Moo, Gingy, and then Flame. I don't know how to say it. Orlando and Totem. Two of those people I had literally never heard of before, which is like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, different part of the world. Gingy has like, dang, that's kind of surprising, I feel like. I don't know, I feel like he's always been kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but I am kind of surprised they picked Gingy. Ah, man, it's south of Lesotho. Ah, shit, this feels like it could be a weird colo poll. Like, this doesn't feel Mexican, that feels Colombian. Alright, please don't be Mexico. Alright, cool. I figured it out. Alright, I found my way around the bay. It was North Colo. What is that thing? Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the right dude. I forgot about a lot of Japanese Transformer meta, so... it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Didn't need to use it in the qualifiers, because the Japanese round, in the middle of a field. I can talk about them now, because they're over, but, yeah. There was the Japan round I did get. I was like, oh... It's in the middle of the field. You can't see any infrastructure. You just gotta line up some mountains and hope and pray you're right. I was in the qualifiers. I didn't make it, unfortunately. I do think, it happens. I think being American, it's kind of tough, copium. How do I phrase it? Like, I think of all the countries that they're gonna invite people from, I think America probably had the most. There's only one slot we were competing for, so, kind of tough. I don't remember where these houses were. Were they near George? I thought they were like George. Oh, shit. What the fuck? How do I cook you and then you do this? Interesting French-Italian sign. I don't know. That house looks kind of Tuscany. That's Tuscany, right? Yeah, it is Tuscany. I didn't even go in Tuscany. Whatever. I'm sure this is how a lot of other people feel, but I feel kind of like, dang, I'm feeling disappointed. Hollymount. That feels almost Welsh. I might be insane for that. It's just Ireland. The thing is, I'll never know why I didn't make it in. Like, I don't know, like, were my challenges not good enough? Was my comp score not high enough? Other factors, like, did they take a long look at my Twitter and were like, yeah, no. Probably wasn't that. Probably won't never know how people did on the challenges because of the way they did it. I mean... think I can talk about it if not, oh well, what are they gonna do? Ban me? The way they set it up is like, you can't see your score afterward. Like, you make a guess, and you like, wouldn't see this. So I have no idea how I did. I probably won't know I did, because if they publicly release the challenges, I feel like there's probably some people who did like really well on the challenges, like maybe way better than some people who qualified and made it in. And people be like, wait, why did this person make it in but this person didn't? I feel like they're kind of avoiding that because, you know, there are obviously more factors at play than just the challenges. And I think, I don't know if how well I did on them. I would like to know if I completely threw or not, but that's something I'll never figure out. I think I 5K'd at least one round. I did find the street sign, but now I'm realizing it might have been one of those things where it connects twice, but I mean, it was the right city, so. But I'm sure other people were able to 5K it too. I'm sure I wasn't very unique for being able to do that. You know, if that's just how life goes, things don't always work out. Isn't that right, Rainbow?
Sometimes the Ocean.
Thanks, Rainbow, audio clips that I stitched together from a collab video that never released. You probably won't see that. But also, I don't know, I feel like there's kind of emptiness in me now. I feel like all the work I put in the past couple months kind of went to waste. I don't know. Like, I feel like I played so much extra GeoGuessr in preparation for this, and then I just kind of fell through. And not a lot I can do about that, but it's... I don't know what this is. Please don't be Texas. I'm stupid. It's Texas. Thankfully, they didn't guess Texas. That should be enough, right? Yeah. I feel like there's like this perpetual struggle for me to try and remain in the top tier, but I feel like I've always been near the bottom of the top tier. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like people are surprisingly cracked at NM Duels. Maybe because it's people who want to play NM Duels are probably going to be a bit better or whatever, and they're like, oh, NM finally, you know. I know there's Guatemala. I don't remember what this means. It means I'm going over here. What the fuck? Holy shit. God damn, dude. Why can't... Like, I wish I could do that all the time. I wish I just had the ability to just be like, yeah, I think it's right here, and then be like, boom. Almost 5K. Like, I feel like... I just wish I was more consistent, you know? But, you know, rejection's an old friend. I'll deal with it. I'll be sad for a week. Probably won't stream any GeoGuessr. Probably take a break. And then eventually I'll be like, I gotta play some GeoGuessr. Yeah, they've just got their hooks in me now. Anyways, so obviously the next best thing I can do, you know, I didn't make it into the qualifier. Like, I'm not gonna fly to Sweden to just go sit in a room and watch people, I'm sorry. It's a long commitment to just end up kind of just sitting in a room and watching some GeoGuessr. That's something I do at home, you know? You know, I want to compete. I guess that's something I do at home as well, but, you know, on the stage. I've decided I'm not going to go to a Geo World Cup unless it's as a competitor. Didn't make it into qualies. The poorly aged video title. Although I'll never know if it was because of skill or not. Like, I feel like I might have the skill to compete in the World Cup, but that whole, like, trying to represent all the different nationalities thing is kind of... it kind of makes it kind of tough being from America. Good luck to those who made it. I hope the Americans do crush it. And we're kind of overlooked in the Geo scene. So... yeah. The support lamp. Who does support lamps? Are those Manny lamps? Does Manny do those? I don't remember. It's been too long. Sask does them. Good enough. Doesn't matter. A lot of the rounds, dude, in the qualies, they just had no information. Like, I think they felt like they were handpicked. Like, I feel like there's just, like, no way, like, some of them. My next plot to get into the World Cup is to become, get so much clout, become so big in GeoGuessr that people scream from the rooftops, why isn't Ocean Man in the World Cup? Definitely the next logical and reasonable step to compete in the World Cup. This feels like it'd be like way north, but it also feels like it could fuck me. Yep, I should have hedged a bit more south, but oh well. I don't know what this video was. This is a weird video of me rambling about fucking GeoGuessr and playing NM Duels. And maybe I'll lose one. It could, like, I feel like if you had a decently close Poland guess, I don't know if it would be. Would it be enough? I don't know. I'm still hedging middle. I'm not gonna risk it on fucking Poland. Complete opposite end. I just need to go the opposite of where I think it is in Poland. That's the strategy. I might be fucked here. Urban Thailand? I cannot get a vibe from this. It doesn't feel Bangkok. That's not very accurate. It feels southern. Like, feels like it's gotta be like tourist town near a beach type, because otherwise why would there be all these like pool floaty things? Fuck!
You know what's frustrating sometimes?
What?
Is knowing if you got that Canada round, like 2 rounds later, you would
yeah.
won.
That is frustrating to know that. Thanks
I
for
feel like that
reminding me.
sometimes.
I feel like I do so much better in early rounds. Like, I feel like I cook in early rounds, and then late rounds, I'm like, what is this? All the progress I made in the past hour, gone. I'm not gonna play competitive anymore. I only played it to be noticed for the World Cup. I'm just gonna let my rank decrease, and then eventually when they're looking for more, they're like, oh, qualifiers for World Cup. Again, then I guess I'll grind it. This drained me. No matter how much I learn, it's never enough. Like urban Thailand, what am I gonna do, man? Anyways, if I ever do decide to stream GeoGuessr on Twitch, check it out there. Subscribe and like and all that other crap. Check out the other Ocean Man social medias in the description. And I will see y'all, I don't know. I've got another video planned that took me over a year to make. So check that out next week. That'll be cool. Thanks, Rainbow audio clips that I stitched together from a collab video that never got released. Is that a Kazakhstan flag? I'm keep trying to do this bit, but it keeps falling apart.